Black History Month is celebrated all over the country. February is set aside to honor African American icons and those that have descended from African American ancestry. Many African Americans have pioneered everyday technology we now have, such as traffic lights, computers, cars, and many more. Here are some African American icons.
Have you ever heard of Blanc K Bruce?
Yes, Blanc K Bruce is the first African American U.S. Senator.
Can you tell us more about him?
Yes, Blanc K Bruce was born a slave. He fled to freedom in Kansas at the beginning of the Civil War. He soon moved back to Missouri. While in Missouri, he pursued a career in education and politics. In 1874, he was elected into the state legislature, making him the first ever African to preside over the state. He served his position in the state legislature from 1875 to 1881. Mr. Bruce died in 1898.
Benjamin Oliver Davis Sr. was the first African-American general for the U.S. Army, battled segregation by developing and implementing plans for the limited desegregation of U.S. combat forces in Europe during World War II. Davis, who was born in Chicago in 1877 and Howard University educated, began his military career in the trenches of the Spanish-American War as a volunteer grunt. He liked the military's discipline and order, so when he was discharged as a volunteer, he enlisted after deciding he wanted a military career. In the throes of segregation and 4 decades, he commanded troops in Liberia and the Philippines.
Have you ever heard of Leon S. Blueford?
Yes, he is the first African American astronaut to ever go to space.
Can you tell us some more stuff about him?
Yes, he went into space on September 5th, 1983, on the Space Shuttle Challenger. He is currently 80 years old. He is now president of the Aerospace Technology Group in Cleveland, Ohio.
Shirley Chisholm is the first black woman to be elected into the U.S. Congress. She was elected in 1968 and represented 12 terms for New York, starting from 1968 to 1983. Chisholm was a New York state legislative and congresswoman. She fought for improved education, health, and social services. Her fight gave disadvantaged students the chance to enter college, receive food stamps, and many more benefits. She also spoke many times about sexism and how tremendous amounts of talent are lost in our society just because that talent wears a skirt. Some of her quotes can still be relevant today, such as, "In the end, anti-black, anti-female, and all forms of discrimination are equivalent to the same thing, anti-humanism."